Episode 5. The Covenant Remains. The fire had swallowed Blood River Ministries International whole. Congregants wept outside the charred gates. News crews reported on the tragic electrical fire. Photos of Prophet Kwaku Madu, alive, smiling, power-drunk, circulated on TV beside images of his shriveled corpse, discovered seated on his golden prayer throne, arms twisted like branches, skin blackened but unburnt. He hadn't died from fire. He had died from fear. And yet, as the nation mourned its beloved man of God, AFI Madu sat in silence. Not joyful. Not triumphant. Just numb. The shrine was gone. The snake was gone. The ghost was gone. But so was she, or at least, the version of herself that once hoped for freedom. She now knew better. There is no true freedom for those born of blood packs. There is only balance. The nightmares came back on the 7th day. But these weren't like before. They weren't illusions. They were memories. From before she was born. AFI saw her grandmother, Ezen, naked and kneeling inside the mud house in Otomokpo. Before her stood 3 spirits. A faceless man with a crooked staff, a red-lipped woman with no eyes, and a serpent made entirely of shadows. They spoke in unison. Your womb, your son, and his seed, shall be our temple. Then AFI saw her father, Kwaku, as a boy, crying in that same room as Ezen carved strange symbols into his back with a bone knife. She saw his first summoning. His first offering. The day her mother, still young and innocent, was chosen by the snake in a dream. Her mother had never been a victim. She was the first bride. AFI woke up screaming, drenched in sweat. She finally understood. She hadn't destroyed the covenant. She had only inherited it. That same night, a knock came at her door. Not a loud knock. A child's knock. Gentle. Rhythmic. When she opened it, no one was there. But on the mat, wrapped in a red cloth, was a newborn goat. Dead. Its eyes carved out. Its tongue removed. And tucked beneath its lifeless head was a note. The altar needs blood. AFI gasped. She buried the goat before dawn, but the scent of death lingered on her hands for days. No soap could wash it away. She returned to Pa Olarunleek, who was now confined to bed, his skin bruised with spiritual burns. He spoke through cracked lips. You broke the jar. But the covenant isn't in the jar. It's in your blood now. You summoned the spirits by defying them. And when you killed the priest, the line passed to you. AFI fell to her knees. How do I break it? How do I free myself? Pa Olarunleek shook his head. You don't break it. You bargain. That same week, she received a call. From inside the house phone, a landline that hadn't rung in years. She answered it with trembling hands. A woman's voice whispered, "You are the altar now." Then silence. And then, hissing. The next few days were strange. People began showing up at her door. Strangers. Followers of her late father. They said they'd seen her in dreams. That a spirit had led them there. That she was now the prophetess. AFI laughed in their faces. Until one of them touched her hand and collapsed, convulsing violently. His eyes rolled back. He muttered secrets AFI had never told anyone. Secrets even she had forgotten. He wasn't faking. The snake was speaking through him. And the worst part? AFI felt it. She felt the power inside her react. A part of her, the ancient part, the bloodline, welcomed it. The covenant hadn't died. It had simply changed hands. Now, AFI faces a choice. She can run again. Deny her power. Let the covenant twist her soul in secret. Or she can take the throne. Become what her father was. But with a difference. She doesn't want wealth. Or fame. Or to enslave minds. She wants revenge. Revenge on every corrupt pastor who made a mockery of faith. Revenge on every man who spilled blood for power. Revenge on the serpent that fed on her family for generations. She doesn't want to serve the snake. She wants to chain it. In the final scene, we see AFI lighting candles in a circle of chalk and feathers. She chants in a tongue long dead. Her eyes glow faintly. The house shakes. Behind her, a mirror cracks. And inside it, the snake watches. But it doesn't strike. It bows. Like and subscribe for more.